Hey guys, what's up? This is Tom Whittach, BRC Rock Crawlers, up here in the mountains of Kern County. Hey, anyway, right here I have a Fair RC truck. It's a pumpkin mod I picked up late last year or about mid last year for a good price, and one of their sales. And it's a cool FCX24. Last Christmas, my son my oldest son bought me a wrecker thing, and it works. It works actually pretty good. Has a little scale winch on there, and I saved it because I didn't know what rig to put it on. But anyway, I put it on this one, and then this year he surprised me with a set of Batrazzi tracks, and it was no guess that I wanted to put on this instead of my flatbed mod truck. And this isn't an install video. They're pretty easy. It's just 2 screws and on both sides, and then they supply you with these adapter plates, and they come very well packaged. You need to buy 2 sets. And I'm only keeping 1 box. I threw the other one up, and you could put everything in 1 box. Anyway, simple is the 2 things you got to pay attention to is the number 2. I don't know if you can see anyway, here. Let me back up a little bit. There you go. The number 2 goes on the driver's side. Number 3 goes on the passenger side front. So these are both front plates, and the number 1s go on the back. And all it will really do, if you miss, they'll bolt on anywhere on the truck, the adapter plates, but it'll just tilt them front to back, which is weird. And then you have, once you get the adapter plates on, you got the 2 screws that go in here and here. The only problem I had mounting these is the shaft that you put your wheel nuts on. They wouldn't slide all the way in. So I don't know what the problem was. All I did was just take a drill bit and just clean it out, and they slid right on. Before that, they wouldn't slide all the way on. I don't know if that's with every Trax or with mine. I don't know. They also come with the heat sink for the motor, which I would definitely recommend, but I didn't do it because if I burn out the brush motor, I don't care because I'm going to eventually go brushless. What you'll see later is you can only drive it in 1st gear, because if you put it in 2nd gear, it stalls out and shows it stalls out like as in a low voltage reading, because it takes so much power to turn these tracks. Probably the reason it comes with heat sinks. So because you're basically driving with the torque from the wheel, the diameter of the wheel. It gives you nice torque, but if you get the front and the rear bound up, in the very least, it just doesn't have enough torque to move it. And you'll see when I hit the throttle that it'll torque over, showing that it needs a lot of torque to drive these. So if you have the money, I would definitely go brushless. And if you're going to go brushless, you might as well put the still gears and the diffs in the transmissions, because it's going to eventually need it. I don't know if they're novelty or not. I haven't got to drive it in the snow because we haven't got enough snow yet. But that's about it for now. It definitely gives you a lot of clearance if you're going to drive it in snow. But I definitely, if you got the money, spend the $50 and get the brushless outrunner system for these things. That's not a plug. It's just what it needs. But let's just take this out to the back and see how far I can go with them. Oh, just a quick another install tip is these bottom screws that go in that mount and hold the tracks in place. Make sure you have them a couple of threads out, and don't tighten them all the way, or it's going to be even harder for that tiny little motor to turn these things. All right. Now this whole thing, this might be a bust. I don't know. You're seeing me drive this the first time. I haven't even really driven it except on the carpet in the house. So I don't know what it can and can't climb. These tracks are all plastic, so you're not going to get a lot of traction on hard surfaces. But I will tell you, just from the little hill climb that I just did in the dirt, which you've seen at the very beginning, is they rip up dirt pretty easy. If it's wet, I'm sure it'll climb it much better.